There we go. That's another one down. Why are there so many of these things at once? Like, come on. You don't need 5 people at once to just fight my 2. Well, normally it's 4. Need SC is what I really need. I don't need a hand. Thanks for the health. I'm pretty sure that was Elixir Vitae. I appreciate your Elixir Vitae. It's very helpful to me. Keeps me alive, healthy, not dying, which is how I like to be. Your friend is dead and you are next, you stupid goblin. You just saw me defeat your lord. What chance do you think you stand? That's another one down. How many more of these things are there? There's still 4 of them. Jeez. No, there's 5 of them. Jeez, how many of them were there? Like, I know it was a dangerous encounter, but there still shouldn't have been this many. Really wish I had enough Blast Gouge to do a Mystic Art right now. But, you know. Unfortunately, we're a little low on that right now. In fact, I should probably split, actually. We'll do more damage this way with 4 of us around rather than 1 or 2 armatized. Get out of here, you stupid little goblin freak. Oh, you're so close to dead. Please just die. Please just... Yeah, there we go. Is this the last one? No, there are 2 more. You guys focus on that one. I'm going to get this one. Come here, you. I comboed him right out of the air. Why? For what reason? That is such a waste. That was, like, the biggest waste in the history of time. Whatever. Give me this Irish Gym. Green Irish Gym Veer. The general has a child, but its form is inhuman, and he cries a howl of despair. What does it look like? Oh, that's freaky. He is holding that thing like a football.
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
I mean, you're right. I was gonna make an argument that some people are really, really bad, but at the same time, that's never really an excuse for their family to suffer, because their family didn't do anything wrong. It was that person that did stuff wrong. So yeah, you're right. No one, the family didn't deserve that. That guy might have deserved it personally for bad things to happen to him. I don't know what he did. There's a Crucible here. What is this Crucible? Is this... Oh, it's Edna's. Awesome. Oh, let's get out of here before this snake catches me. We need to go to Pendrago. Back to the Blessed... Oh, wait, we also need to go to Marlin for some reason. We will go to Marlin later. For now, we're going to go to Pendrago. Marlin will be next on the list. Actually, we have not done end skits in a long time, so let's get some of those done.
Why did she...
Rose, is the injury you got from him starting to hurt?
Oh, no, I'm totally fine. It's just really embarrassing for me to get hurt like that when being kept ransom.
No. What's really scary is that he would do such a thing without hesitation. And plus...
Simone's reaction.
Yes.
Her illusions are really something.
Her skills are quite unusual, but there's something even stranger about her.
You mean how she isn't affected by malevolence?
Yes. Or rather, how deeply she believes in him from the bottom of her heart.
But how could she? When she was shot, she was smiling. How could she trust him so?
Only she knows the answer.
But Simone has remained a seraph while following the will of Heldalf. That much is true.
So then what's really dangerous is how pure she actually is.
Pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Pretty ironic indeed. I guess it goes back to how malevolence, like... Malevolence is weird, because there's no clear-cut good or bad. I'm pretty sure it said earlier on in the game that as long as you believed what you were doing was absolutely right, then malevolence wouldn't happen. So I guess Simone is just... she's doing bad things, but she thinks it's the right thing.
They love me not. They love me, they love me not. They love me.
What is it you're trying to find out?
You know how I joined halfway, and like, after I did a bunch of not so nice stuff to you guys? I kinda wonder if everyone hates me.
Well, what did you find out?
Well, it looks like... yeah, everyone pretty much hates me.
Oh, come now. Saray and the others aren't like that.
Yeah, he is the shepherd and all. Not to mention kind of a goody two-shoes. So maybe it's kind of meaningful that a guy like me tags along. Even if I'm not exactly welcomed.
Then I'll do a little reading myself to see if you're truly welcome among us.
A paper flower? That means there's only one petal.
Zavid is our... friend, it says.
It's just some dumb fortune.
Maybe, but my fortunes are never wrong.
I bet they all said friend. Lila seems like that kind of person, that they would all say friend. I assume that the flower was one of those, I don't know what they're called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those little things where you move them back and forth and it has different words. You choose like a certain amount of, you choose a color and then you go like you choose blue, you go BLUE and move the paper as you do and then you stop at a corner or something and pick it and then it says something. But yeah, it's kind of like a magic 8-ball sort of thing, except, you know, with paper. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, because I don't know the actual word for it. But anyways, next skit.
Hey, Mr. Shepherd, where's Lila and the others?
They went to the sauna to relax.
Oh, snap! Saray, let's set up the sauna!
Maybe later.
Come on, don't be such a buzzkill! We men need to be open and comfortable about things like this. You know, a naked relationship.
Well, you are always half naked, Zavid.
I may look like an exhibitionist when it comes to my body, but the door to my heart is always closed. That's why I wanted to take this time to bond with you. You know, like, as an accomplice.
Don't tell me you're going to read the wind to snoop around the girls' sauna.
Oh, you're pretty sharp after all, you no-good shepherd, you.
I don't think this is a good idea. Someone's definitely going to notice.
I don't want to grow up to be the kind of guy who views everything as a win-or-lose situation. The trickling sweat, the flushed red cheeks. There is a healthy, sublime beauty in this closed space we call a sauna. Saray, let's go hunting for babes.
That sure was therapeutic. Why don't you guys step in as well?
You mean like this?
That's not the kind of babe hunting I'm talking about!
Huh?
Saray, let's go hunting for babes. Oh my goodness, Zavid is amazing. Zavid and Edna, like, as characters, make this game. They don't, like, make the entire game, but they are great. I love them. All right, we're going to come back and do more skits later. I'm going to kind of break them up throughout the session. So let's go, like, do another side quest, then we'll do more skits. Zavid trying to peek in on the girls. That's so Zavid. I think Zod, the I can't say this word. Jewelry merchant. Why couldn't I say jewelry? I'm pretty sure I'm still saying it weird. Merchant trades in iris gems. He made off toward the Western Bolt Gorge, but I haven't heard anything of him since. We already did that. We already went to Western Bolt and talked to him. There's a serial killer. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. What is over here? Who are you? The word on the street is Zod hasn't returned from Western Bolt. Yeah, I've already gone and gotten the thing from that guy. Yeah, it's not telling me to go do that. Okay, Saint turned into a Hellion. I need to talk to Sergei, and I need to go to the church, I think. There's not more than this when we know. Go to the church in Pendragon. Okay, we're gonna go to the church first, and then we'll go talk to Sergei. So church first. Is that Sergei right over there? Looks like Sergei was right over there, or it's in front of the Night Castle. I don't think Sergei himself was outside of it, but it's probably where I need to go for that. Captain Sergei with the Shepherd. We're going to run into that false Shepherd again with Sergei, aren't we? And we're going to have to deal with his shenanigans. We do need to deal with him at some point. I'm surprised we still haven't, honestly. Who do I need to talk to? I need to go up right here. Rather immature, isn't he? All that talk of a ghostly white child wandering the shrine church? Perhaps he'd feel better if we all get together and call him Metellus to banish the ghost. Enid Fortin, eldest of the Fortin sisters. A pleasant and cheerful nun, however, she engaged in relations with Father Eric and bore his illegitimate child. Well, that's not very nun-like at all. Both were excommunicated from the church and exiled to Horsa village on the edge of Zafko Moor. That village got wrecked. Roden Fortin, the middle Fortin sister, a nun with great compassion and sense of service. Some of the faithful refer to her as a saint. She approved of the land reclamation project in Plitzerback wetland and relocated there with a group of believers. For details of the land reclamation project, please refer to another source. Fortin sisters. So I'm assuming each of the Medusas we've run into has been one of the Fortin sisters, because the cardinal that was here, the first Medusa, was Cardinal Fortin. So every single Medusa we ran into has been a Fortin. That means we need to go and find any other Fortins in the Fortin family and just murder them. It's the only way. Runette Fortin, youngest of the Fortin sisters, an eloquent nun rich in knowledge, made her name as a reformer in church politics and financial affairs. Following the disappearance of Pope Mesedra, she demonstrated a number of miracles, leading her to her election as cardinal. Note, the hometown of the Fortin sisters is the village of Fortin, located beyond Glaven Basin. Sounds like we're going to be going to the village of Fortin. The village is one of extreme poverty and is suspected that the sisters were strongly pressured to take their vows in order to reduce the number of mouths to feed.
I can't believe it. Both of the Medusa-type Hellions are...
They're probably Cardinal Fortin's sisters.
Are you sure? It seems like too much of a coincidence.
Well, the only way to learn the truth is to ask the Hellions themselves.
But how?
If we're right, then I'm guessing they've gone back to their hometown.
A gut feeling?
Sort of, yeah. Just a hunch based on how humans think.
Well, it's not impossible, psychologically speaking.
Halfway logic is better than no logic at all.
And Rose's gut hasn't led us astray yet.
But we can't go there right now. Glaven Basin is currently closed off.
So, we'll have to sit tight and wait for an opportunity, huh?
So we didn't kill those Medusa types. We killed the first one, Cardinal Fortin, Rose did, but I guess the other two escaped. I thought that they just, like, died or something. I didn't realize that they got away. This is all the Fortin stuff again. I thought it might be something different. So we're going to have to... I bet that both of the Medusas are there, and we're going to have to fight both Medusas at once we're allowed to go back to Glaven Basin. The personal histories of the priests and nuns of the church? I'm elated by your interest. The records are all archived on that bookshelf. You're welcome to browse them any time. I myself have spent many a candlelit evening lost in their limitless wonders. Is this the same thing as it is across the way? It's not going to let me read this one. All right. So we can't do any... We need to get to the truth about the Medusa Hellions. Deep in Glaven Basin. If we head there, maybe we can uncover something. We can't do that yet. So this one's put aside for now. We can't do it. Any news on the kid slaughters? Got the whole team on the case. Something will turn up. So still nothing on that, I guess. We need to go talk to Sergei. I need to figure out where this Patnal Forest is. We also apparently need to go to Marlin for some reason. I don't know what's happening over in Marlin, but we need to go there. Is the serial killer talk for real? I heard it's been happening in Last and Bell 2, come to think of it. Those darn serial killers. Killing all of my favorite cereals. So what do we have happening over here at Sergei's place? What is this right here? Who are you? There's been a spate of murders in the last few days, and the relatives are in uproar. All the victims are poor folk, and now the country is facing a period of instability. People just won't stand for it. They know all the killings happen after dark, but beyond that, they don't have any leads. If I was you, I'd avoid being out at night. You just never know what's going to happen, you know? So we obviously have to go sleep at the inn to do that. Oh, it was Sergei standing over here.
What is the night squad thinking?
10 people have been killed already, and they haven't a single clue.
Please calm yourselves. We are doing our best to find the culprit. But that means nothing if you can't catch him! There's a murderer on the loose! I understand your concern, but please believe us. I swear on my honor to find the culprit.
Huh. Rumor has it you have your eyes on a different kind of honor. Isn't that right, Captain? Starting to butt into politics more, aren't you?
So that's what this is about! Of course, political power is more important to you than citizens' lives! No, I would never do such a thing!
Everyone, the affair with Cardinal Fortin is still under investigation, and the knights are short-handed as a consequence. These knights are only human too. Please, Don't judge them so harshly.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Father Amathor.
Humans are weak, and we must all acknowledge that. Evil lies in the people's hearts, especially those who allow themselves to fall to their own arrogance.
Indeed. We are weak creatures, but that is all the more reason for me to work harder.
As expected of Captain Sergei, salvation shall come your way when you are in need.
I do apologize, but such is the situation. I must go join the search squad.
I wonder, could Hellions be behind all these murders?
Let's check it out.
So I assume we need to go sleep at the inn so it will become night then, is what I'm guessing. Look into the murders in Pendrago. Yeah, I think we'd better. Murders tend to freak the public out, and I speak from experience. I'm sure there are tons of crazy rumors flying around, but still we might pick up some useful clues if we ask around town. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta talk to this guy now. Well, we know that the burglaries always happen at night, but what I don't understand is why they haven't got a single clue yet.
Sounds like this Hellion is nocturnal. Let's wait until nightfall.
Something just doesn't feel right.
What is it?
How should I know? It's just a gut feeling.
Rose with all these gut feelings.